Welcome to We Are BC TV. I'm Don People, Superintendent of Butte Central Catholic Schools, and I'm excited to have here today a special guest, Sabrina Holland Kump, who is an English instructor at Butte Central Catholic High School and our head speech and debate coach. So welcome, Sabrina.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Well, let's talk, first of all, let's talk about speech and debate. You're in your second year as our head coach. I think the program is super positive. We've got, again, a group of kids who work really hard. People don't know a lot about speech and debate, but it's a really demanding activity and it takes a ton of hard work. But maybe talk about the 5 kids in your program.
Sure. So like you said, the time, the effort, the energy that these kids put in it's absolutely amazing. I mean, our standard tournament, it's a little different than a basketball game or a football game. We usually leave around 5 in the morning on a Saturday, and then we compete all day. The kids have usually about 5 rounds, and then by the time awards happens around 6, if we're doing all right, we're home by 9 or 10 that night, so it's a long day.
So Sundays are a day of rest for you.
Yep, we go to Mass and then we go home and we hang out.
Very cool. Well, it's really a unique thing because it's not just one activity. There's all kinds of different events. Maybe just tell us about the events and which ones your kids are doing.
Sure. So I compare it to a track meet. You know, we compete as a team, but there's all kinds of different events. So right now we have 2 students who are doing informative speaking, and it's near and dear to my heart. It's what I did in high school. You get posters and you explain. So we have one student doing the history of the English language.
Oh, wow.
It's great.
So there's a lot of educational research that happens, right?
Tons, yeah. And then the posters, the effort that goes into those. We have one on how horses intersect with the history of the world, which is really cool. So we have those 2. We have a policy debate team. We have 2 freshmen. And that one's hard because you go into a round and you don't know if you're going to be.
Do you know the topic beforehand, or do they tell you that right there?
You write a case, but you have to argue for and against it.
Oh.
So one round you're for it, the next round you're against, which is hard. And then we have another student who does memorized public address, and she is phenomenal. She takes a speech that's been given before and gives it again and analyzes it, and awesome. And then we have a student who does, he does legislative debate, which is a lot like the legislature.
So we're training future politicians?
Oh, we are. Oh, yeah. This one, you know them. You know exactly how.
And they're not going to, are they going to be so cooperative and work with everybody, right?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, we're going to fix the world. Yeah, but he does short prep, too, which is just incredible to watch somebody get a question and they get 7 minutes. Or, I'm sorry, they get a half hour to write a 7-minute speech on current events. They're phenomenal, and I am amazed every time I see them perform. It's awesome. Yeah.
Well, as you describe those things, you're describing great educational activities where kids are learning a ton, and they're developing skills that they can use in their future life, right?
Oh, definitely. Yes, that short preparation. I don't know if your college experience was like mine. I didn't always do the reading when I was supposed to well in advance. So being able to think.
Oh, I always did everything
I'm sure you did.
Days in advance.
Yeah,
you
have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, but to be able to think on your feet and then to be able to even just do something like this, to be interviewed, even if it's low pressure, to be able to do that it's huge.
Right. Yeah. Well, I know that the kids that were in the program last year and this year really enjoy it, so you must be doing a really great job. It's a long season, too. I mean, the first events are like in October and go through February, right?
Yeah, we start practicing. This year it was the 5th of October, and then we're just about to go into divisionals this weekend. And then
Where's
we have
divisionals?
State. So divisionals is in Stevensville.
Oh, good.
Yeah, state's in Columbia Falls, and then a couple weeks after that we have national qualifiers in Holland. And we have 2 students, I think, who could make it to nationals.
Very cool.
It's so exciting.
So you don't have to go back to Sydney this year for state?
No.
we love Sydney, great community, but just a long, long way, right?
It's a long drive and then a storm on the way back. No, yeah, compared to that, I'll go anywhere. Yeah.
Very cool. Maybe let's, you do a great job with speech and debate, but maybe let's just talk about your, I know you're a wonderful English teacher.
Thanks.
And you're teaching sophomore, junior, and senior English at the high school. Maybe talk about our English program and the things that you see are strengths.
Oh, sure. So we have an excellent English department this year. We have Devin Mulman. So she teaches down at the junior high, and she's
fantastic.
Teaching freshmen. Yeah. Amazing. The energy that this woman has is incredible. So we've been working together a lot to get our students. We spent a lot of time at the beginning of the year just trying to find the baseline. Where are our students at this point? I mean, we're post-COVID, when we're coming back from the online learning. So figuring out where everybody is, and we've been able to move forward really well and really cohesively from there. And the kids, they work hard and they really put so much energy. They love making things their own, which is really fun to see.
I know that my older daughter had you years ago when you were at Butte Central first, but I think you do a great job with the writing component of our program, which is so important for kids that are going on to college.
it is huge, and it takes a lot of work, from them, from us, from everybody. But we have some phenomenal writers coming up. So I mean,
so
watch those
that is such
bestseller
an
lists.
important skill for kids going on. Even if they don't go to college, writing is so important.
It is every kind of writing, and we touch on that. We do narrative, we do expository, we do research-based, every possible kind of writing. Yeah.
And then the last course you teach is yearbook.
Yeah.
So how's the yearbook shaping up?
Well, it was new to me. I didn't know until a couple weeks before school started that I was in charge of the yearbook, but so far,
so that's an
good.
Impromptu assignment? Is that what it is?
A little short prep. Yeah, but it's awesome. It's so much fun. Yeah, and we have a really solid group of 8 students who are working so hard, and you're going to love the yearbook this year.
Very
I can't
cool.
tell you anything. It's a secret, but you're going to love it.
Well, Sabrina, thanks for all you do. I think you do a great job. Best of luck as you get ready to take the kids to divisionals, state, and then potentially nationals.
Yeah, we hope
But
so.
it's such a great thing for our school to have speech and debate and to expand our activities and things that are available to students. So thanks for your amazing work.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me and for all that you do. So,
Thanks.
appreciate you.
Thanks for joining us on We Are BC TV.
Go Maroons!